Well, hey, Freedom. I am excited to introduce to you a new app that we're going to be using here at Freedom called Church Center. Church Center is an app that's available for your Android or your iOS devices, and it's a great way for us to engage as a church, to be able to find out about upcoming events, sign up for life groups. You can also check in your kids for nursery and Freedom Kids, as well as give online in the most convenient and easy way that we have found. So I'm going to walk you through the process of downloading the app, signing in, creating your profile, and give you a little tutorial on how easy this app is to use today. So I'm going to be using an iPad today, and what you're going to do first is you'll go to the App Store, and in the search bar, just search for Church Center. And this is an app that's used, that comes from a company called Planning Center. Planning Center is a company that we've used behind the scenes for about 8 years now, as far as for scheduling and things like that happen behind the scenes with our worship team and with our greeting team. So they are a very established company, and they have an amazing platform that we're going to get to use. And so once you download the app, you'll hit Get Started. And you're going to want to make sure that you do allow notifications. The easiest way to find the church, you can select Use My Location, and then it's going to search for all the churches in the area. You'll find Freedom, select that, and then here's the best part, you get to select This Is My Church, and you claim Freedom as your own church. When you are creating your profile and you're signing in, there's two options that you can do. You can either put in your mobile phone number, it's going to send you a text message for registering, or you can use your email. Today I'm going to go ahead and just use my email, and we're going to sign in using the email that we have here. So it's going to send a code to me. I'm going to pull that up right now, and these codes are specific, and they generate a random number each time. So it's not specific to Freedom. That's not our code. But once you put that code in, you're going to create your profile, and we're going to just create our test profile here. And you can create different ways of signing in if you have Touch ID or Face ID or fingerprint reader. So just another secure way of being able to get in. I do suggest doing that, especially if you're going to be using this as your method of giving, because you will be storing your credit card, debit card, your bank account information. You want to make sure that you are secure for that. But the first thing that you're going to see as you come to the app is our homepage. Right now we just have our logo, but this will be populating with some important information that we want to make sure that we get out to you immediately. So be looking for information that'll pop up there. But we're going to start at the last tab and work our way over. So the first one that you're going to see is the calendar app that's all the way on the right hand side. And so right now we have our pool party that's coming up, and so you can find out all of the information about the pool party or any event that we have coming up right there through the calendar tab. It's a great way for us to be able to treat that almost as a virtual digital bulletin that we would normally have on a Sunday morning. You're going to have all of the upcoming events that will be available for you right there. There may also be some other tabs that may pop up if we have special events that require signups or special classes that require sign up. We'll have that on a separate tab that you may see there. You may say more, and then you click on that, and it'll have calendar and signups, and maybe eventually some other things as well. The next tab over to the left is our check-ins. And this is for being able to check in for service, or check your kids in for nursery or for Freedom Kids. We want to always make sure that we are treating our kids and Freedom Kids, our nursery, with the highest level of security, make sure that we have a very secure way of being able to get our kids in and out of that. And so we will be implementing our check-ins here again, probably starting in September. So this will be a really handy feature. When you select who you're going to be checking in, you hit next, And then it comes up with the QR code, and we've been so inundated and are super familiar with being able to scan QR codes now, thanks to COVID and what we've had to do with menus and all that kind of stuff. So you get a QR code, and then you'll walk up to the scanner or to the iPad that we'll have available. Scan that, and you're in. You check your kids in. It'll print out the little badges, and you're good to go. The next tab over right there in the middle is going to be our groups. We're really excited about our groups, our life groups being available right here through the app, because what's going to happen, we're going to be populating those classes, those groups here within the next 2 weeks, and you'll be able to sign up for your life group right here through the app and get all of the information, see all the groups that are available, when they're going to be meeting, where they're going to be meeting. And this is a fantastic way of being able to stay connected with your life group. So you can select groups. Right now we just have a test group that's in there, but you'll see all of these groups, all the groups will be populated here. You find the one that you're interested in, and then you would just select join this group. In this case, we have it as a sign up, and so you would actually have to sign in and request to get access to this group. But we'll have those available here coming up in the next couple of weeks. A really cool feature of this is that it enables group messaging right within the app, and so you won't have to worry about different text messages coming through with whether somebody jumped in the group late or didn't get added to a group message. Once someone joins the group, they're automatically added into that group messaging feature, and so this will eliminate some of those cross messages that you may get. But it's a fantastic way of communicating with your life group, with your life group leaders. So be looking for that here in the upcoming weeks as well. So next, I want to talk to you about the Giving app. The Giving app is an amazing feature that we are excited to implement. We've had online giving for a number of years through PayPal, but PayPal is not always the easiest for people to give through, because if you don't have a PayPal account, it just makes it a little bit more cumbersome to give online. And so we feel that this is going to be the most convenient, most easiest way for you to be able to give your tithes and offerings wherever you are. And so what you do, you just put in the amount that you want to give, and then whenever you click next, it's going to bring you to an option for being able to donate into different categories. So if we have a building fund, or if we have any kind of special projects, missionary projects, we would have those available here, and you can be able to give specifically to certain categories. But for regular tithes, you would just select general, and you can give it as a one-time occurrence, or you can actually set up a recurring payment, a recurring tithe directly through the app, and this is an amazing feature as well. And so then once you put in your bank account information, it's going to take you to another page. It's going to just allow you to securely sign in, give you the option to store that online within the app if you'd like. It's a great feature to have, because then you don't have to do that on a continual basis. And then you just hit next, and it's going to automatically process that through. And another really great feature about that too, once you do store your information, you can go right here through this My Giving tab on your profile, and you can see your payment methods. You can see any kind of recurring donations that you have, as well as you have access to your donation history and your statements. So your tax statements will be available right here through the app as well. So you don't have to wait around, sign up for that, wait for the next week for those to come through. You've got access to it right here through the app. And this will also generate whether you give online, or if one Sunday you write a check or you give cash. All that is going to be processed through the same app, and through the same. All of that is going to be processed through the same. All of that's going to be processed through the same app, and so it'll all be loaded here into your profile, and you'll have access to that. So we're really excited to introduce this app to you, and excited to start implementing this. We will be launching our life groups coming up in September, but be looking for those groups to post to the app here within the next couple of weeks. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. We'll try and get in touch with you and walk you through any process that you may be having difficulty with, or any concerns, because I know that whenever you are putting your bank account, your credit card information in, that can be concerning online because you want to make sure that everything is safe and secure. But Planning Center is utilizing top-notch security for being able to securely store your information. So if you do have any questions or concerns, like I said, leave them in the comments. We hope you have an amazing day today, and thank you so much for being part of our Freedom family.